Do something a little different this time on our wash day. We'll kind of talk about the last weekend outing that we had at a double feature night at Central Missouri Speedway in Warrensburg due to a rainout we had a few weeks prior. See, in that makeup, we wound up running one feature, then started a whole night right after that with heats and features again, which didn't know till a day or two before the feature that was actually added money. We were running for $1,500 to win this time instead of our normal $700. Then there was money throughout the field and the kind of the payback across. So that was a nice little surprise for us. Let's see. So in our first feature, after the heat race that we had a few weeks prior, had a starting fourth. So second row outside. Pretty much ran that whole feature running third. Had some carburetor issues that fought through the whole thing. Kind of put us in a spot where we were just kind of hanging on more than anything. Couldn't figure it out. So got to where we were just kind of running around, probably 3/4 throttle the majority of the time, just kind of keeping the car wound up, the momentum going. Struggled on a lot of the restarts that we'd had, but fortunately we were able to hang on to a nice third place finish. So that was good for us. Get this thing rolled back so we get access to the front of the car a little easier. Sitting on that wheel chock. That explains why I can't get this roll anymore. High pressure soap every time. Alright, so I have no idea what you'll be able to hear with me doing this, so see what happens with the audio in this. Let's see, so that wrapped up our first, kind of the makeup feature. Then, like I said, we ran a whole nother night after that with heats and features. So for the regular scheduled feature, drew pill draw, drew 84, if I remember correctly, which had us starting last in the second heat. I believe we had like 22 cars show up. I think I started ninth in our feature, or in our heat race. After that first feature with the carburetor issues that we had, we're back in the pit and did some investigating on the carburetor, and Raised the float levels. Well, started with checking it, I think a little low, so raised them up. Thinking maybe we were running out of fuel. Gave that a try. That did not fix our problem, unfortunately. So, fought the same fuel issue in that heat race that we did in the makeup feature. But even with that, we also made some front end suspension adjustments to help out the handling of the car. We were able to drive all the way from 9th to a solid second place finish. I feel like if we would have had a properly running engine, would have stood a better chance in that heat race. Probably could have won it, but can't complain about a second place finish either. With that kind of forward progress that we had, we wound up starting the feature for the night. We started third, so second row inside this time instead of outside. We did make some more adjustments to the carburetor, and I think we wound up fixing it because in the 1500 to win feature, the second one of the night, did not fight engine issues at all, which is very nice. So that had us running a lot better. So, in that feature is 30 laps. Dropped the back kind of early. Ran the bottom a lot. If you watch the race, I have it posted. You kind of rolled the bottom. Trying to take everybody. Ran 56 for the majority of the race. As the race went on, got the racing 21W quite a bit. He's always fast, always a good competitor. Good team racing. Backside of this cockpit loves getting mud built up on it, so it takes a little bit of doing to get it all off of there. Oh, 3 tokens and $1 so far. Get us up there a little more time, shall we? Let's see. Tried the top, tried the bottom. Tried the top early on. Wasn't a fan of it. Wasn't fully trusting the car. Wasn't trusting myself. Didn't want to wind up spinning out or jumping the top of the track or something real early in a race that I feel like we had a good chance at a good finish. We can take home a little bit of money. So yeah, after trying the top and not being overly comfortable with it, went to the bottom, flipped off a few laps down there. I did have a late race caution at a restart. Restarting on the inside, restarting on the outside. So use that as our opportunity to try the high side again. And we were fast up there. Got up to third. Kind of had a good shot at second in the running, but wound up bobbling in turn 4. Got a little bit off of the cushion. Car got real loose on me. So had to get out of it, drive down the track just a little bit. Gave up a few spots there. Got to drop this back to 5th, which is fairly well where we hung out the rest of the race. So took home a 5th place in that one. Pretty happy with that. So you can't really complain, in my opinion, not with the caliber of cars that we were running with. All right, got her all washed up. Got money left over. Let's get her pulled back up on the trailer. Hopefully my Harbor Freight water resistant remote keeps working for me. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Strap's still hooked up. Oh yeah, keep going. There we go. Ooh, good tug. Flat left rear, of course. Put it in gear. window net up. Wheel chock under the tire. Strap this corner back down. Get covered in water. So yeah, all in all, can't complain about the night. Running 2 features, minor damage in that first one. I think I forgot to say, a few laps in, the leader, or the guy that started on the pole, wound up cutting down his right rear tire and down the backstretch. Warrensburg has this dirt berm thing that if you get up on, it will kind of shoot you down the track. And just through timing of everything, we wound up meeting at the backstretch, or halfway down the backstretch, rather, and just kind of pancaked each other. So no real damage, just some body damage on that right side. Nothing a rubber mallet and a 2x4 can't fix. So car's all cleaned up. That's the story of our night. Let's get this thing to the shop and get it unloaded.